Chiefs, Kingdom ACU crew. Chiefs smack up on the Bills tonight, baby.
Oh, nice try, little Joshy, but you just couldn't get it done, could you?
Joshy boy.
Rest in peace.
Joshy
Buffalo
boy.
Bills.
The Bills window. Is the Bills window's over? Is the window over, Steve? Did they slam it shut?
Was it ever open? Because I've never seen them win much in the playoffs. So, suck it, Bills. Suck it. What's that one dude's name? It's always in our chat. Potter. Harry Potter.
Who? Potter, huh?
Whoever he is. Suck it. Whatever. All of y'all suck it.
Hey.
The Chiefs clear the Bills by a lot.
Yeah, okay.
That's something I want to discuss here. Chiefs win. What was it? 27-24? But the Chiefs were like a 14-21 point better team than the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Like things did not go the Chiefs' way in this game whatsoever. Hardman sucks. I told you all he sucked. I've been telling you he sucked. And then Brett Veach goes back and doubles down on the suck. And then we give him the ball in the red zone. What is wrong with all of you? All of you. And I'm talking about Brett Veach, Andy Reid, every one of you listen to me. McCall Hardman sucks. Do not put him on the field.
Okay, calm down. Calm down.
I'm pumped, baby. I'm pumped.
Just calm down. Before you get going, thanks for being here. Chiefs win big. We're going to the AFC Championship game. We do not get to play it at Arrowhead. The Arrowhead Invitational is non-existent this year, but we do get to go to Baltimore, hopefully smack up on Lamar Jackson. It's going to be 2 straight weeks of having to play running backs at the quarterback position because Josh Allen was nothing more than a running back tonight.
I'm tired of seeing it. Like
12 carries, 72 yards.
The NFL set it up this way, okay? They make all these ridiculous rules about hitting a quarterback, and then all of a sudden they wonder why all these quarterbacks think they're running backs because they're trying to play the system, right? You have little Joshy out there trying to run the ball constantly with his fake slides and this and that. They cry every time someone hits them. Josh Allen stopped mid-play to cry for a penalty at one point. Did anyone else notice that?
Yeah, he did.
I mean, good Lord, man.
Right. We got Mark Hanners, member for 2 months. We shut up the talking head media losers. I predicted 27-24. Good job, Mark.
Oh, Mark.
Yeah, I think, what did I say? 2017. So I was a touchdown off per team. But the 3 points, that was what we knew it was all going to be, technically. But the Chiefs were better than 3-point winners tonight. Look, they had 2 mistakes. You get the ball down and get ready to punch it in to go up 10 points, and you get cute again and hand it to McCole Hardman rather than just punching the ball. I don't care if Pacheco had to come off the field or not. Give it to somebody. Give it to Clyde. Give it to whoever else. I do not care. Give it to Chris Jones for all I care. Punch the ball in. Stupidity by Andy right there. And then the rookie not jumping on the ball. I think it was Chamari Connor when they forced that fumble there on Josh Allen, and Chris Jones was scrapping to get there. And then I think it was Chamari Connor come in and try to scoop it. You always are told to fall on the ball, baby.
That was
fall
game.
On the ball. That would have won the game right there.
That was game, and I will take credit for the missed kick because I blew the kick wide right.
He did. I had to run to the restroom. I was like, look, I'm going to pee. My eyeballs are floating. And I left, and I thought they were pulling a trick on me. I hear them say they're missing, it's missed, it's wide, and I'm like, they're just wanting me to hurry up and come out here and see the score being tied.
I simply had to walk to the TV, blow as hard as I could, and voila, he missed it.
Well, there you go. 2-bomb from Eric Olsen. He says, wait, YouTube erase your Chan back. LFG.
I know what he meant.
What?
I know what he meant. We got our monetization back, Eric.
Yes.
We did. It's been a good month for the ACU crew here. We got our monetization back. The Chiefs.
Yeah, it's been back for a few days.
The Chiefs are looking like the Chiefs, baby. So yeah, good month. Good month.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Hope you guys had a good night watching this game. I'm sure, I can already hear it leaving Orchard Park, Steve. Do you hear it?
Choo choo.
The excuses are coming. They'll be here all week long. They'll be in our chat. Before the night's over, we'll see a few.
Hey.
Before the night's over. A lot of people.
JCP, let the boy watch.
Yeah.
Let the boy watch.
He already said it. Let him watch. Look, this was a fun game. It was the Chiefs never just beat a team and make you feel great about it, right?
They've always got to
keep it puckered. They've always got to keep you just daggone in your feels. They just can't do it. They got to make good TV, baby.
Well, let me tell you something, Mike. They did a lot of what we talked about. We said you have to give the ball to Pacheco because he can run on this team. And what did he do?
Yep.
He can run on anybody. Isaiah Pacheco is a beast. People don't talk about it enough. especially national media. Isaiah Pacheco needs more credit. That guy is a freaking monster. We also talked about getting Travis Kelce going early and often. They did that. They did it again. Kelce had a day.
We didn't talk about MVS actually stepping up. What in the world happened to this guy today?
He caught one pass that not a whole lot of people could have caught.
I will say, the little sim we had last night had MVS stepping up, and we said maybe the sim will come true, and I think the sim came true. The sim had the Chiefs winning by 3.
Do we remove the AS from MVS?
I don't think you can do that just yet. I don't think you can.
No. Still MVS now.
He's got plenty of time to still ass it up. But look, positive.
I thought the wide receivers, they did what they had to do. It was nothing spectacular. Justin Watson didn't really drop a ball. I think it was a good defensive play. But, I mean, overall, man, I thought the offense looked just as good as they've looked all year, probably better. Patty Pat was out and about.
Patty Pat was
great.
Out.
He did overthrow a couple,
Oh, yeah, he threw. Look, that Kelce in the back of the end was a perfect
pumped,
play call.
Baby. The adrenaline was pumping.
And actually, he had MVS for a touchdown and overthrew it. I cannot believe MVS came through tonight. He held up to the Applebee's, and I'll give him credit. Sam Lofton with the 10 bomb. Sammy,
appreciate you, Sammy,
boy with the 10 bomb.
Let's go.
Thank you, sir. Everybody leave some legendaries in the chat. We also got 5 from our boy Enrique. I'll get it right in a second.
Enrique.
Chiefs are coming. How much would you reasonably spend to see the Chiefs at Baltimore? Dude, let me tell you something.
It'll be a good one. It'll be a good one.
It's going to be a good game. I think the NFL really wants to see Lamar win one. I really do. I thought the NFL was going to push for Josh Allen too, but I actually think the Chiefs played such a decent game that what happened? They couldn't really get the officiating involved. So the officials never really got to step in. If anything, the Chiefs, you could maybe argue that that one call by Mahomes there to extend the play, where they said that he hit the receiver and Mahomes.
That was pass interference.
But yeah, I think that should have been called all day.
Yeah,
for sure. Thanks, Enrique. Appreciate you, brother. We got Jacob Sparks with a super sticker too, if I can get it going. 20 bomb from Jacob.
Heck yeah,
20
baby.
bomb. Daggone it. Look at that.
Jacob. It's a celebration here. Like, I want to talk about how, I was in my head, I'm like, when Enrique said that about playing Baltimore, I'm like, man, our defense is a little depleted right now. We're seeing a lot of injuries and stuff. So that can, but you know what? We're not even going to think about that yet. It's a celebration tonight.
Oh, yeah.
It's a celebration tonight. We shut up Bills Mafia. They are, eerily quiet right now. They've been in our chat all week. And that,
you
where
hear
they
it?
at?
You hear it? It's crickets.
Crickets, baby. Crickets. Appreciate the 20, Jacob.
Appreciate you, Jacob. Legendaries. Greg Godwin, our boy with a 10 bomb. Chiefs rocking. So do you guys. Appreciate you, Greg.
We're good.
Appreciate you, Greg. You know what? That was a good one, Greg. Love it. 10 bomb from Greg. Throw some legendaries in the chat. And we also got a new member, Angela, our girl Angela Leak. A member. Angela was a member before. Yes. She's back.
Heck yeah.
She's back, baby. So,
we're back.
You know what? This was a good game. It was a fun game. Eric, how do I become a member again? Eric, here's what you got to do, my man. Join.allchiefedup.com. That will take you back to being a member. Or if somebody throws out some membership, some gifted, you just got to click on the gift and accept gifts right there. We got 317 in here. If you guys don't care, smash that like button for us. If you're proud of the Chiefs. Look, Steve, we've been saying all year long, the Chiefs struggled just a little bit this year. The Chiefs were down. You can't say anything, but when you look back at who we actually did lose to, Detroit's making a deep run. Green Bay was 3 points from beating San Francisco last night.
Right.
The Bills beat us because Kadarius Toney's toenail. Okay.
Right.
And then they wasn't a bad team. That was 3 of our 6 losses right there with
two
teams
that were divisional.
Right. And then the 2 division
games.
And one of them, Pat had the flu. Had the flu. So it maybe wasn't as grim as it seemed. But the offense right now is starting to click a little bit, and they're scoring. I will say Andy and the coaching staff have got to get these play calls in the red zone under control. They're shooting themselves in the foot like you wouldn't believe in the red zone. It's ridiculous.
Absolutely. And we're going to talk about that just a little bit. But first, Adam with the member for 1 month says, everyone, 3 hours of torture. Shout out to Mr. Bass. Yeah, for sure, man. The Chiefs just can't let us have a comfy one, right? They couldn't just blow that team out. They were totally capable of running away with that game, by the way. I think it could have easily been 14 to 20 point win right there. Things just didn't go our way. We didn't capitalize when we needed to. McCole Hardman was on the team.
If McCole,
all kinds of different things.
If McCole had not have been called upon and they would have just pounded the ball in the end zone there, we were up 10. Josh Allen would probably come out and punted more than likely, or when he fumbles the ball, if Chamari Connor can fall on it, we're probably up 17. They could not stop us. And I will say the Bills defense is pretty depleted. Okay, the Bills defense was kind of depleted. And in round one, the Dolphins defense was depleted.
It's not an excuse. We're playing with a depleted defense.
Right. Well, we started. Okay. And then Willie's neck reared up, and then Mike Edwards knocks himself out. By the way, what a hit by Mike Edwards. What a hit, dude. Jack Green with a 5-bomb.
Heck yeah, I appreciate the 5, Jack.
CEH and MVS made a little chip in the pot.
They did. Both of them stepped up today. I'll tell you who else stepped up today on the defensive side of the ball. I want to give him a little shout out. Justin Reed was hitting hard today.
Justin Reed was hitting.
And he
Justin
actually
Reed's been hitting for a while, man.
And he also was pretty good in pass defense. So he actually, I can't remember if it was him, but I think it was on the deep ball to Diggs. Because it was a switch off from L'Jarius Sneed switched off. So he actually made that play. But either way, awesome game. I feel like we could have won by a lot more. Chiefs were definitely the better team on the football field. That was pretty obvious. Appreciate the 5, Jack. Glad CEH and MVS were able to contribute.
Right. Brenda with the 10 bomb. She says, missed you guys so much. You guys are great. Brenda.
Oh, Brenda.
We missed everybody too, man. We're still not back 100%, but we'll get there. We're getting there. We're getting there. And we appreciate you guys, for real. We've also got, appreciate it, legendaries in the chat for Brenda, legendaries in the chat for our boy Jack Green. We got Jared with a 5. He says, let's effing go. Never don't. Our defense is unwavering. Never doubt. I think it was never doubt our defense is unwavering.
Whatever it is, though. I know what he means. I know the sentiment.
Steve, Spags deserves a little bit of credit. Look, when I got on When I got on X at halftime, people were ripping Spags. Again, it's so easy to rip Spags.
You knew the adjustment was coming. It's been all year long. He's been spot on.
This is what we noticed though. All day long, Josh Allen and that offense is usually the most high-powering, throw it down the field, do what you got to do. Our corners and our secondary scared them so bad. Their entire offense was predicated around dinking and dunking all day. He looked like Alex Smith. He looked like a 400-pound Alex Smith in the pocket. Look, he was scared to death. He was running. They run that same stupid swing route to that running back about 17 times. Now, look, Spags said, hey, we're still going to respect the deep ball.
Go ahead and do it.
And he didn't make the adjustment till late, but it was a good adjustment.
Spags never bit on what they were trying to set up. I'm telling you, from the beginning of that game, they were playing the dink and dunk game. They were playing the Josh Allen as a running back game.
Yeah, you've seen him come out and throw it deep a few times.
They tried to do it. But we were ready. We knew what they were trying to set up. And then guess what? They had to go back to dink and dunk and run. And our defense wasn't having it, bro.
Yeah, both times.
Defense killer.
Dude, Sneed let up a touchdown today. I think he was a victim of the curse.
Well, it wasn't
the announcer curse.
Here's the thing, though. You have to think. The Chiefs won this game. They shot themselves in the foot by McCole fumbling out of the end zone. They shot themselves in the foot by not falling on the obvious fumble there. They had that recovered. So they shot themselves in the foot twice. But Buffalo was also playing a perfect game. Everything was going their way. Khalil Shakir caught a pass right off the ground that was almost – it was just ridiculous. It was perfectly covered by McDuffie right there on the 1-yard line.
Right.
Everything was going their way, bro. And then that touchdown pass, that was a ridiculous busted play that everything went their way and they still lost.
Yeah, man.
Think about that.
Dude, every time we play, it seems like Josh Allen he's a turnover machine. But when he plays the Chiefs, he plays flawless. They always play flawless. You always get their best. Adam with a 5-bomb. He says, Hardman effing son of an itch. Our offense could have caught fire. On to the next. Hardman is just, look, he is what he is.
Here's my thing, man. And you said it. But actually, like, after we were watching the game with Pops and Mike left to get home to do this live stream, I was still sitting there. And one of the guys on the after show, I don't know who it was, so I can't name him. But they brought up McCole Hardman fumbling the ball. And he said, can you even get mad at McCole Hardman? Let's get mad at Andy Reid for giving McCole Hardman the ball in that situation.
I said that.
Yeah, it's exactly what you
Brett
said.
Veach
Why would you ever
want McCole Hardman? They let him walk. They let him walk. Then they make a trade halfway through just to appease the fans, even though they knew we all knew we needed a receiver, and they go out and bring Hardman back. And then you're going to put the ball in the hands of a guy that you didn't even want to re-sign in the offense at a critical moment like that after he'd already fumbled once. Like, come on. That was bad. That's bad. Look, any of them's got to clean it up a little bit. You got to clean it up. 5-bomb from Jared. He says, I'm so pumped I can't even spell. Our defense is unmatched. Let's effing go. Okay.
Hey, spelling's overrated. Don't worry about it. We're all pumped here. 450 people here right now, 465. Hit that like button for us if you haven't already. And if you have not subbed to the channel and you love the Kansas City Chiefs, what the hell are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and join. Become a member. We'll be doing some members only stuff once a month. So we'll actually be doing that at the beginning of next month. So hit that join button.
Corey in with a 5-bomb. Appreciate you, Corey. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate it, man. Hey, it's a celebration here. The Chiefs
celebration.
Like all year, everybody's been kind of worried about the Chiefs.
Julie.
And now we're starting to see the Chiefs again. What's up, Julie?
Julie Pham with a 10-bomb. The beautiful and amazing Julie Pham in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. That game was amazing. Closer than it should have been. Now I have no voice for tomorrow. You know what? I kind of fell in. Steve, you've seen me. We got loud probably when Pacheco ripped off that big old should have been a touchdown. And then that was the two plays I got the loudest on was Pacheco making me excited. And then I got a little heated at Hardman being an idiot. Okay.
I think the loudest was get the ball when Josh Allen fumbled.
You're right. When Josh Allen said,
everyone's
get the
it's
ball,
like,
bro.
Dude, just jump on the ball. Quit trying to pick it up, man.
Right. So look, I'm starting to get used. It's the cardiac Chiefs. This is what they do. We never win games. They've always got to make it tough. Do you remember? He's playing golf. Was he playing golf with Josh Allen? And Patrick Mahomes said, we always have to do it, make it close. That's the way we do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know there, Kerm.
I will
let up on us a little bit.
I only felt like I wanted to puke one time.
Thanks, Julie.
So that's an improvement.
Yeah.
I'll take it. But appreciate the super chats, everybody. You guys are amazing. So there's some legendaries in the chat for everybody. Donating. That's freaking awesome. What a game. No, what a game. The fact of the matter is the Chiefs are back and we're horned up about it. Mike's all horned up. Everybody's horned up. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The Chiefs are back in the AFC Championship game for six. Is that right? In a row?
We're a dynasty. I don't care what anybody says. This is a dynasty.
6 in a freaking row. Patrick Mahomes has been starting for 6 years, and he's been to the AFC Championship game every year.
And every time. All we're going to hear this week is how Lamar Jackson's better.
The disrespect's got to stop.
The disrespect's got to end. Patrick Mahomes is the man. He didn't have the greatest season this year.
The best.
And he still has better stats than who they're going to give the MVP to. And when he beats Lamar Jackson next week, you're going to have the MVP going down to the real MVP. But yeah, Casey Van Dan, sorry to hear about your mom. Today's probably no consolation.
That wasn't him.
It wasn't Casey Van Dan.
No, just Casey
But
Fan.
I will say, they wrote me on Twitter. He wrote me on Twitter.
Casey Fan?
Yep. Casey Fan. His mom had passed away last night. Look, no consolation, but he did say that this helped make the weekend a little better. And that's good. That's good. Appreciate you guys. What else do we got here, baby?
We got 2-bomb from Chief KT.
Chief KT with 2-bomb.
Mike's so horned up, he's just clicking.
Mahomes after said, this is what they asked for.
Yeah.
Did you see him waving the Bills fans out? They were getting snowballs thrown at him. And
Chris
Mahomes
Jones was telling them they sucked pre-game. Chris Jones was like, you suck. I seen a lot of people down on Chris Jones. They're like, where's he at? He's got a blank game. He ain't doing nothing. Chris Jones was being Chris Jones. They were not using him every down. And I think the reason why they weren't is because of the run game and the way they were playing with the dink and dunk. So they didn't think it was necessary to have him in there because by all means, Chris Jones, I know he's a defensive tackle, but he's a passer. Like he's getting after the quarterback. That's what he does. Oh, yeah. And I think they were trying to save some juice for the second half, which is a smart idea. But no, he was doing what he does. He's eating up space. He was getting double teamed. He's getting held. Same old stuff. But wow.
Yep. Straight up. Thanks, Chief KT. Appreciate you. Jack Green with another 5. He said the Chiefs are back, and I'm out of Captain Morgan. Yeah, man, that was a game that could drive you to drinking there. I think it was a solid
smoke or
game,
drink
though.
pre-game, you do now.
Wasn't a solid game. Mahomes ended up going 17 for 23, 215, 2 touchdowns with a QBR of 91. and a QB rating of 131.6. He outplayed Josh Allen. Josh Allen dropped back 39 times, only had 186 yards. So Mahomes had 30 more yards passing than Josh Allen. He had one more touchdown. QBR for Josh Allen was 65 compared to Mahomes' 91. His QB rating was 86, 50 points lower than Patrick Mahomes. And I guess Josh Allen can say, well, I had 12 carries for 72 and a touchdown, 2 touchdowns. You know what, Josh Allen? If you want to be a running back, go suit up for the Titans. I hear they need one. Okay? Get over it. Get over it.
I hate watching it. I've got to the point where a lot of NFL games are boring because it looks like I'm watching a high school game. Like it's just quarterback running the ball. It's pathetic. I don't like it. We got Bear sitting with the membership. Appreciate you, Bears, and welcome to the ACU crew. We also got Enrique with another 5-bomb. So let's freaking go. Bills were annoying with time management, that's for sure. I thought our offense today was a tad better than the defense, although both very good. Great day for the offense. Buffalo that's what they were trying to do. You could tell by just constantly running the ball, the dinking and dunking. They were trying to eat up clock. They wanted to keep Patrick Mahomes off the field. I think they knew early they weren't stopping the offense. I think that was pretty apparent. So they wanted to keep them off the field, and it was a valiant effort. It wasn't enough, Josh. It wasn't enough.
Right. We kind of knew, like when we got the ball back there with about 9 minutes, and Andy did not run any clock again, and he kicked it back to the Bills. We said the Bills are going to go into clock control, and they're going to try to win this game. They're going to try to not even give us the ball back. That's exactly what they tried. But the defense comes up big. Mark Hanners with a gifted sub. Appreciate you, Mark. Appreciate you.
Appreciate
and then
that.
Christy Peterson was gifted the membership by Mark. So legendaries for Mark in the chat. Christy, welcome to the ACU crew. Welcome to the crew.
Got another 5-bomb from Jared. He says, do you think it's McDermott's last game in Buffalo? I don't know. He might have got recruited into the latest terrorist organization to lead that.
What is it with that guy?
What is
it with that cat, man?
Dude, first of all, terrible coaching decisions because we should have wrapped that game up on the fake punt, by all means. But of course, Hardman. Terrible decision, dude. I'm so sick of that too. Like, not only has the NFL turned into all quarterbacks are running backs except for Pat Mahomes, but they also don't punt anymore. It's turned into Madden. Like it's just weird.
It's Madden ball, man.
Stupid. And they do it a lot against the Chiefs, especially when they feel like they can't stop them on offense.
They know they can't beat the Chiefs, Steve. That's what it is. Thanks, Jared. Appreciate you, brother. I don't know if it's McDermott's last game, but it could be. It could be. I think he did a pretty good job of getting them there when they should have been out of it.
Yeah.
But also, he should probably
Kadarius Toney also did a pretty good job.
He should send a little bit of that check to Kadarius Toney. Right. Valerie with a 10-bomb. She says, "What about playoff Kelsey?"
Heck yeah, dude.
Dude, I had an entire show talking about was Kelsey. Steve, you remember, you were at work. You didn't even get to appear on it. But it was about how Travis Kelsey looked like he had a down season. And even we were kind of rough on him. But I said, once I went back and dug through it, I showed everybody. I laid it out for everybody. And I said, Kelsey, there's no reason to believe he's not going to be good in the playoffs. And I had total faith in him. And here he's turned it on, man. He's turned it on. So, Valerie, appreciate the 10-bomb. And yes, playoff Kelsey, baby. And by the way, Kyle Brandt can suck it, saying that Kelsey hasn't showed up for any games.
What an idiot. That guy has to feel stupid, too. But, yeah, man, Kelsey, huge. We said they had to get him involved early and often, and that's what you got to do. You got to make them account for Kelsey 100% because it changes the whole the whole aspect of our offense. Like, it opens up everyone else. And we know this. There's two things we got to do. We got to get Pacheco going. We got to get Kelsey going. It's all downhill from there, baby. It's all downhill from there.
For sure. Thanks, Valerie. Appreciate it. Legendaries in the chat for Valerie and Jared. Greg with another 10-bomb. He says, how do you get legend status? You guys are the best show ever. Sell Slapnut shirts, TD.
We have Slapnut shirts.
We have some Slapnut shirts, I think. If you go to merch.allchiefedup.com, I'm pretty sure we do have Slapnuts t-shirts.
We do.
Legend status. I don't know how you get the legend status. Is that like something to do with memberships?
You can do the Patrick Mahomes level membership. Like the lower level is Matt Castle, then you got the Alex Smith, and then you have the Patrick Mahomes tier. So you can do that if you want to do that.
Yes. So
and
you can do that.
Let's see. I actually have the Slapnut shirt pulled up here. I'll show it to you here. If I can remember how to do this. I haven't presented anything in a while.
Look at this guy. While he's doing that, Greg, appreciate you, brother.
It's right here.
Here we are. The slap nuts. The all chiefed up. The slap
Don't
nuts.
be a
t-shirt.
slap nuts.
Don't be a slap nuts.
Get on over there and grab one on merch.allchiefedup.com.
You should put a picture of Josh Allen on the back of it.
I think we should probably make a good Josh Allen shirt for the store. What do you guys think? Let us know in the chat.
We should just make it say, we should have one that says Bill's Mafia and on the back say, choo choo. Or you could just say non-existent. Greg, I appreciate you, man. I really appreciate that. Grimsum with the 2-bomb. That game was nothing like a Madden simulation. Grimsum, let me tell you something. You would think it wasn't, but check this out. Madden simulation said the Chiefs would win by 3. The Chiefs won by 3. Madden simulation said that MVS would catch 3 balls and one was going to be a touchdown, and he could have caught a touchdown after having a big game.
Mahomes
overthrew him. Madden simulation said that Travis Kelce was going to have almost 100 yards receiving, and he did just that. He also had 2 touchdowns in the Madden simulation, and Kelce, I believe, had 2 touchdowns. What else was the Madden simulation? They had one more that was kind of close. The Bills choking. That was a close one. The Bills choking. So, yeah, not perfect. But, yeah, Madden simulation, baby.
Yeah,
Jeremiah with a 5-bomb. He says, Pacheco gets me horned up.
He gets all horned
Chiefs.
up. Hey, look,
sweet hat,
I told you, Jeremiah, I was pulling out the white hat and the Kels jersey today, and it was a good combo. It was a winning combo.
The Texas Tech gunslinger is now 2-0 in the playoffs. Since I've been pulling it out, I'm going to continue to keep it pulled out. I'm going to pull it out like the Chiefs pulled out their Pinnell this week.
Right. Let us know in the chat if any of you guys have any like superstitious jerseys or shirts or hats or anything that you wear on game day. Let us know. It'd be fun to see that.
Oh yeah. So let me tell you something. What do you think about the Bills? What do you think about the Bills fans being the most classless fan base you've ever seen, throwing snowballs?
They did it the entire playoffs, bro.
Exactly. Yeah. But they're throwing stuff on the sideline. They're throwing at the guys every time they get in the end zone. Why doesn't the officiating crew go up and be like, look, if you guys throw stuff on the field and continue to do this, we're going to assess a 15-yard penalty.
They didn't even acknowledge it. Even the announcers don't acknowledge it. They just allow it because it's Buffalo. When we were at the Chiefs game against Indianapolis in the playoffs, people were throwing snowballs just to throw snowballs. It wasn't even onto the field.
Right. Well, they weren't even throwing at players.
And they still were like making sure that stopped.
Yeah. They come over the intercom and was like, hey, cut it out or you'll be kicked out. But apparently in Orchard Park, you can just act like an idiot.
Well, I think classless goes right along with ringless. Like it's a very similar thing. And that's just what they are. I almost feel bad for Bills fans. They have been sold a lie that Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the NFL.
And the media just keeps hyping it every year.
They always lose in big games. Bills fans, they get their hopes up way too much. They're like they're turning into Cowboys fans slowly but surely.
Oh, Amy says she's been wearing the ACU Grim Reaper t-shirt for the past 2 games.
Yeah, baby.
I'll be wearing it again. Steve, Mahomes, Petty Pat, turtleneck Pat, a little PP on the PP. Pat has been tearing it up. Grim Reaper Pat has been back.
Grim Reaper Pat, baby. I just want to say real quick, we got 502 here right now.
That's amazing. 500.
Appreciate you guys. It's a celebration.
Hey, and if you haven't, if you're one of these 500 that's not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We just hit 20K. We're about to have a celebration about that, but we're about to hit 21K. It went ham this week.
Keep it going, baby. Let's keep it going.
We're just going to keep going. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep growing. The ACU crew cannot be stopped. We're the next internet sensation. I
forgot.
Who knows about Pat McAfee?
I forgot. I was even going to tell you today. Turtleneck Pat. I wore a turtleneck. You turtlenecked him. I got the turtleneck.
I got like a hoodie. Can I just use that as like a turtleneck like this?
I forgot all about it. I put on my turtleneck Pat today. I was ready to roll.
That's what's up. Hey, Valerie says, did y'all see that one fan literally crying with a hat covering his face?
Yeah.
Dude, grow up, buddy.
Grow up. I actually wanted to use him on the thumbnail to this, but the picture was too blurry.
Look, I will say, you feel his pain. Look, Chiefs fans went through this before. Dude, we had a drought, baby, before Mahomes got here.
I think we went through a drought and stuff, and we understand it, but at the same time, I don't think we do. Because we were never sold that Alex Smith was going to win at the Super Bowl.
We were never sold a lie as much as the Bills have been sold a lie.
But they bought in. It's their fault for buying in, though. I will say that.
It's their fault for buying in.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But yeah, we did see that. That's crazy. Yeah, Bearson says nobody talked about those snowballs. Yeah, they're not going to. Shane says, what do you think about the NFL logo conspiracy? It's still alive. It is alive. It's been alive for 3 years. Look, the NFL is whoever's in the marketing department and whoever's writing the script every year, it's them versus a billion people on the planet that have the internet and nothing better to do than to call these out. So it's tough to beat the world. It's one versus the world. And Steve, it's still alive. Is it really going to be? Are they really going to jip the Chiefs
next week, brother?
And it's going to be the Ravens versus the 49ers. Are they really going to do it?
More importantly, Jeff said he goes completely balls out.
Oh, yeah.
Balls and booty cheeks out, butthole flying in the air. Jeff Hortzman, fully naked for the games, and it's working. Well, I'll tell you what. You keep hanging dong. You keep letting be free, Jeff, because if it's working, it's working. Just
you
maybe close the shades on your
Steve
house.
Horned up right now. He's talking about balls and dongs and butthole, and like we're not trying to do that. We're demonetized instantly thanks to Steve. Congratulations! I guess he's going to be working overtime.
Back to the basement.
Yeah, man. Java Marulu. Love the name. Amazing night. 6 consecutive final AFC Championship games.
Absolutely,
that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Do we need? Rick says we should have a turtleneck Pat T-shirt.
Yeah, maybe.
Put a little PP on a PP shirt too. I think Rick. I've seen that in the chat. Rick said to have a little PP on the PP shirt. Dude, I don't look. After this performance today, I think Kadarius Toney needs to come back. Put Hardman back on the bench and let Kadarius have a turn. I think they've equally sucked this year to the point that I'm ready to rotate it back.
Hey, we got a Giants fan in the house. Says good night, respect from the Giants Nation. Good luck against the Crows. Hope y'all win it all. Heck yeah, baby.
Appreciate it. I think this cat said we were the new Patriots too. I think I seen that in the chat.
I mean, aren't they? I mean, everyone hates them. It's just, dude, they're so dominant. This organization's been so dominant. So 6 years in a row in the AFC Championship game. Patrick Mahomes is 6 for 6, and making it to the AFC Championship game. That is insane, brother.
Right. Greg says that sideline catch by MVS was a great catch. Give him credit. Credit given. It was a good catch. I think he was even surprised he caught the ball. Like, did you see him? He was like, hey, Mom, I caught it. Like, this guy didn't even think he caught that thing.
He did. He held the ball up in there like, ah.
I was afraid he was going to drop it once he held it up. I was like, bro, you got to chill.
It reminded me of like a Disney movie, not Disney, but maybe like a little kid sports movie or something where like the kid drops the ball the whole season.
Yeah, and then he catches it in the big moment. And he's like, yeah.
That was in MVS.
Yeah, dude. Crazy, but I'll give him a little bit. I'll give him a little bit of credit. He probably should have had a touchdown too, and Mahomes overthrew it. So, that's what's up.
The sun shines on a dog's ass once a day. Is that the saying?
No.
Something like that.
Once a day?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Angry Drunken German with $5. Appreciate that, my man. He says you'll have to check out Lamar Jackson postgame interview where he says that the Chiefs are his kryptonite. Is he starting the train already?
He's getting it going.
Is the train chugging into Baltimore?
It's going from Orchard Park to Baltimore. Toot, toot. Toot, toot.
Nice. We got Sam Lofton with another 5 bombs. Says Bills fans are sore losers. Slapnut Kings. Pacheco 97 yards. Mike, last night we said Pacheco had to hit at least the 80-yard mark.
Right.
And he eclipsed that.
I thought Pacheco was going to have to hit 100, but he didn't.
You know what's funny is because a lot of people are being like, really dogging Andy Reid's play calling today. And I understand there were a couple times where it was just like, it's not even a couple times. It's just obvious. When we get in the red zone, we got to get cute. We can't just pound the ball.
Because I don't know what that's about.
The one time that we did just throw all that out the window and just hand the ball to Pacheco, we score the touchdown, right? It's pretty obvious. If he can just get away from that. But overall, I thought the scheme was really well put out. Like the game plan was great.
Right.
I'm not going to knock them completely because I think they had a great game plan on both sides of the ball. I think the Chiefs had a good game plan on defense, but I don't think they were fully expecting Buffalo to come out and dink and dunk and dink and dunk and run.
Was that a
adjustment?
Yeah, was that a good game plan by Buffalo? Because it really worked. It worked.
I think that was their only shot at beating the Chiefs.
I think because Gabe Davis was out. Was that the reason?
No, hell no. Gabe Davis had 0 receptions for 0 yards last time we played him. Complete non-factor. Just because he had his day with the sun shining on the dog's ass or whatever back on that one game when he caught 4 touchdowns. That's never happening again. But, the thing about it is I think that both sides of the ball, we had a good game plan. Maybe we weren't expecting that, but we adjusted to it. But the thing about it is, Mike, you said, was it good? A good game plan by Buffalo? Yes and no. I think over the last 6 years with Patrick Mahomes as our quarterback, that's been kind of the formula to try to beat the Chiefs, and it still holds true. Like, you've got to control the clock, and you've got to keep Patrick Mahomes off the field. Even when we have a good defense now, that's still the recipe, right?
Right.
Keep that offense off the field. And like you said, it almost worked for them, but not quite. I feel like the Chiefs were definitely the better team on the football field today by more than what the score showed.
Right. Appreciate you, Sam, for the 5 bomb. Appreciate you, brother. Chris Wright with a 5. He says, Joe Tooney, MRI on Monday, fingers crossed with a pectoral injury. Yeah, let's hope that's not anything big. We can't go without Tooney. Yeah. But I will say, if you have to go with Nick Allegretti, I'm fine with it. Is he as good as Tooney? Not even close. But Nick Allegretti, he substituted in the first Super Bowl win.
Yeah, that's true. I'm with you. But can Nick Allegretti pick up the shortcomings of Donovan Smith the way that Joe Tooney can?
Well, no. But, I mean, you got to play. You got to line it up and play it. So, you also got Mike Caliendo they could call up, too. Mike Caliendo can play. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
He'll be okay.
Let's hope he's good.
Fingers crossed. Joe Tooney's an animal. He's a tough guy. He's played through injuries quite a bit. I know hopefully it's nothing crazy.
Yep. And not obey. Did you guys notice Josh ran past the line of scrimmage and threw a forward pass? And
yeah, what a joke. And that was on Andy, though. He should have thrown that challenge flag.
Yeah, Andy should have threw that.
I saw it in real time. I thought it was
look, when I first seen it, I was like, but it was the way Josh had turned his body and threw. It just kind of looked like he threw it behind him.
I never saw it look like it went behind him. Like, I screamed right from the beginning, like, that's a forward pass. It didn't even look like
it totally
lateral
looked
to
like
me.
it.
Not to me. I see where you're coming from with that. The way he was turning his body.
He torqued his body and he threw it behind.
Watch the ball. I think it went forward by like a yard and a half at least. It was pretty obvious. Yeah,
it may have, but in real time,
that was a big time.
Like
that was a big time missed call, and people won't bring that up because Chiefs get all the calls.
Right.
That was a huge missed call because that went from being a 3 and out to they had the ball for 7 more minutes and scored.
Right. Like, and nobody will mention that. Nobody's going to mention that. It's just not going to happen. Scott says, do you guys think Sky comes back next week or not? I can't decide if I want him back or not. I don't think so. I think when he tweaked that knee, he may be out to the Super Bowl. And then do you even bring him back? I
think it's working right now. You just don't mess with what's working. So I doubt it. Right. Matthew with the 10 bomb says it's the Chiefs world and every other team just squirrels trying to get a nut. It's the truth, man. It's funny because one day everybody will acknowledge that. But like the Chiefs had a little bit of a down year this year, if you can call it that. I mean, they struggled here and there. And it's not even that they struggled, Mike. They still had a pretty good season. I mean, they were what, 11-6?
Yeah, we only lost 6 games.
It's like, so it wasn't awful. It felt like it was because there were times where it was just like, what the hell is this team doing?
It felt like a long season because they just kept making the same mistakes. But you've seen those mistakes get cleaned up here in the playoffs, I think.
Do you think that this season and the way that it went has been beneficial for the Chiefs now in the playoffs? Because they've had to find ways to win that they never have before because they haven't had these problems. Everything's gone pretty smooth for them.
Well, yes and this no. Year I think what helped the Chiefs, and I'm going to be completely honest, and this may sound bad, what's helped the Chiefs with the offense moving the ball better is the fact that some of these players took injuries. When Sky Moore got injured and you had to put him in IR, when Kadarius Toney got moved out and you didn't have to find snaps for all these guys, and it could allow Rashee Rice to get more snaps. It could allow these guys to progress. It could cut off that 7-person carousel and get down to 3 and 4 guys that could get some cohesiveness. We were begging for that all year. Like, can we find 3 or 4 people to show some cohesiveness? It's great to want to keep 7 wide. But when you're trying to rotate them like a carousel, nobody can get in and get ready to go.
Right, and that's not good for Pat either.
Right, and you've seen it today. The one guy that could have been considered a drop was Justin Watson on that one where the guy got in his way and Justin Watson dropped that ball on 3rd down. Was it technically a drop? I don't know.
I think it's a good defense.
Right, probably was. But he was the one guy. If you've noticed, Justin Watson's now not being a big factor in the offense because you're starting to get Kelsey more involved. Rashee Rice is starting to understand how to get open in the zone. He's figured it out. Congrats, my boy. But yeah, I think that's what it is. Greg Godwin says, how can I get an autographed picture of you guys? A, I don't know why you would want one, Greg, because we're idiots. But 2, We've got some of these little posters back here, if you can see them. I think I've got a few of these left. If so, I'll just send us an email or something, and I'll
I was actually thinking about that, like maybe making some more promotional posters, like getting an actual good picture of me and Mike, like something new. Get some more promotional posters. If that's something that you guys are interested in, let us know and we'll go through with that. But yeah, we'll work on it.
Right.
Just email us over at allchiefedup@gmail.com, Greg. Give us an address and we'll see what we can get together.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get it out to you. I got to find some poster tubes. That's the hardest part around here. Finding those daggone poster tubes.
We got Stephen Beal in the house. Good to see you, Stephen. It's been a minute. He says the refs actually let the players play. Great win. And that's true. The refs did not get involved today. It started to get a little ugly there for a minute, but I think, honestly, I think every penalty called today was legit. I think what they did do was miss stuff like the forward pass and maybe a couple other little things, but I don't remember seeing a bad call today where I was like, that's terrible. Like, do you?
Right. I'm trying to think.
I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't feel like anything that was that bad. At least
is that why people hate Hockey League? Because he allows these teams to play? Do they want him dictating the game?
Right. When I looked up Hockey League stats, his crew throws some of the least amount there is. If they told me Hockey League's doing the championship game next week, I'll take it. Anybody but Cheffers at this point. And honestly, Brad Rogers' crew in round one kind of sucked too. So I don't know about that either.
Doug says MVS is my hero. Did you ever know that you're my hero? Doug's crying and singing the song to MVS right now. Got the 2 for 22 action.
Jeez Louise, what just happened?
I don't know. I don't have the cool reverb and auto tune like you do.
Midler.
Mike, go ahead and that is Bette Midler, isn't it?
Quit singing Bette Midler. Like
Beneath My Wings, Mike. Beneath My Wings.
I don't want that. Look, Bette Midler sucks. We're not doing it.
That's great.
We're just not going to do that. That's not what we're doing. Amy says, do you think that if we win the championship, people will start calling us a dynasty? No.
Have to. They have to.
Oh, wait. I thought she meant the AFC championship. The AFC championship game.
No.
Yeah, if we win a Super Bowl, 3 pretty much puts you in the dynasty talk.
Yeah. 6 AFC championship games in a row and 3 Super Bowl rings. That's going to get you in the dynasty conversation.
But will it? Probably not. They'll be on all the channels the next day.
That'll still be a talking point. Are they a dynasty? But yes, on 100%. You're stupid if you think otherwise. We got
I think they're a dynasty now.
Got the 2 bomb from Matt. Says I'm late, but MVS is just MVS tonight. I think for the night, I'll give him that. I think overall he's still got a lot to do to drop the ass, but tonight,
right,
he is MVS.
Maybe we'll just call him MVA.
I will call him. Hey, Mike.
We'll drop the 2 S's.
I'll call him Marquez tonight. Good job, Marquez.
That gone.
How about it?
Dude's calling this dude Marquez. You know who had a good night? It's probably not getting talked about.
Who's that?
Wait, hold up. Before I get to that, thank you, sir. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate it. Chief Kelsey says, I'm still waiting for my poster.
What?
I've sent that out weeks ago, so that's probably lost in the mail.
I have to get another one sent out.
I guess I have to send you out another one. But thanks for letting me know. I'll write that down or something. I think the guy that played a great game on the defense that didn't really get talked about tonight, Justin Reed. I think he played a nice game.
I said that earlier, bro.
Did you?
Yeah. I said shout out Justin Reed. He had a big
daggone. Look at you.
I'm ahead of the game, bro.
Well, I'm glad you shouted him out. He needed it.
Hey, Mean Street says get the echo chamber going. Because Sam Lofton says, sing it, Mike. Like, you left me hanging. You judged me for singing instead of just coming in and making it great like you could have.
Me coming in and making it great is not Bette Midler, though. Like, we'll have to do something different. Could I sing a song about how bad Josh Allen is?
We'll think about it. We got a 5 bomb from MT here. Says, been a crazy season, but great. Nice hanging with you guys. Let's go. Appreciate you being here, my man. Or whatever.
Yeah. A lot of people misinterpret. A lot of people misinterpret us throughout the year, Steve. You know?
Yeah.
They think that, like, I don't get it. Like, we are. I don't want to say commentators. That's stupid. And we're not really talking heads. We're just
We're not really analysts either, but we do. Like, you can't. That would be a more fair thing to say because we do analyze the games.
Right.
It comes from the place of diehard Chiefs fans. It's not like we're NFL analysts and we're just talking about a specific team. Like, we're talking about diehard Chiefs fans here, talking about our own team.
Right.
So yeah, we dissect everything they do. We look into it. We want to know why why they got this shortcoming. Why are they doing this?
Right.
Like, how can they get better?
And lots of times we cannot be the pom-pom waving cheerleader type. Like, we have to dig in and try to ask the tough questions. I think that's only fair, and that's how you get better. So I think a lot of times we're misconstrued as, oh, negative again. Oh, you guys didn't believe in the Chiefs this year. And it's not that. Because what did we say coming into the playoffs? We said coming into the playoffs, if you've got Pat, you've got Chris Jones, you've got Travis Kelce, and you got Big Red, this team's got a chance to knock off 4 in a row. And look, we're 50% done. 50%
2 more,
done.
Baby. 2 more to go.
But appreciate you being here all the time. Sam Lofton says, see some Sex Pistols, Mike. I don't know about that one.
Get it. Hey, at one time when we were in our punk rock band, we did cover probably at least one Sex Pistols song. So Mike's done it before.
We did some Sex Pistols for sure.
I think we did Pretty Vacant or something like that. I can't remember. Got a 2-bomb from James. Appreciate you, James. Glad you're here. You should hang out with us more often. If you haven't been here, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Hang out with us more often. We try to do live streams as much as possible. We like hanging out and interacting with you guys. So that's a thing. Pre-game, post-game. Usually our pre-game's the night before, though. We don't do same day pre-game.
Right.
But
Hippie says, who else has no voice left?
I've seen that a lot in the chat, Hippie. A lot of people saying they don't have a voice left.
So everybody was just down here just screaming at the TV. I think what I do, I figured out that the Chiefs, win or lose, it's just going to be one of those games. So I think for me, I just kind of sit back and let it unfold. If not, the blood pressure is just through the roof. It ruins the experience.
You got to breathe deep.
Yeah, you just, sometimes, I mean, it's hard to do. But sometimes I just got to be like, look, like when we didn't jump on that loose ball. And I said, daggone it, that might be the win-loss right there. Because
Pops was convinced that they lost the game when Hardman botched that. Like, he was like, that's it. That's what's going to get us.
But see, we've seen this dog and pony show before. The Chiefs always look like they're down and out, and they will find a way to win. That's why we're a dynasty. We find a way. So I try not to let it bother me. I've had complete faith, but there was lots of games this year where, like, the faith was out the window. Like, the Chiefs stunk at a few points in this year, but they're pulling it together at the right time.
Right. Enrique with another 5-bomb. Appreciate you, Enrique. Thanks for all the support, my man. He says Rice was somewhat absent today. Why? I think Rice, I don't know if I'd call him absent. I think he made a couple pretty good plays. I think he did his job. He wasn't as prominent as he has been in prior weeks, but I think he also was banged up. Like, he took a couple shots today.
Rashee Rice had 4 receptions. He led the team in receptions besides Kelce with 5.
He just didn't do anything that popped off the page.
No, he had 4 receptions, 4 targets, so he caught all of his balls. He had 47 yards. He averaged 12 yards per catch with a long of 25.
But he was banged up.
Yeah,
there were two different plays where he came up.
He didn't set the world on fire any means, but I think he done what he needed to do. And more than likely, Buffalo's probably I bet teams are starting to key in on him as our number 1 option. It's not going to take too long. He may even slump next season if people start keying in on him as our number 1. So Brett Veach got to do a good job this offseason of making this offense more dynamic, because if he leaves it at just an aging Travis Kelce and Rashee Rice again, we could be back in a funk very quick.
For sure. Got a 2 from Stephen Bill. Appreciate you, my man. He says Shamari Connor had a game as a fourth round rookie. He did have a really good game. I will give him that, but him not falling on that ball, if that was him, I didn't go back and look. I think it was Shamari Connor. So if I'm wrong, sorry about that, Shamari, but you have to fall on that ball there. You cannot try to pick it up and run, because that was game. Fall on that ball, Chiefs win. And you almost screwed it. Almost screwed the pooch, Mike.
Yeah, it could have been bad. Yeah. But hey,
it all worked out. It all worked out. Hey, come on. Hold on. Allen sucks. Josh Allen sucks, everybody.
Who?
Whoa.
I like it. I don't know why Steve's just talking about it like this. Like,
I just love it because he does suck.
Okay. Macca says Bill's play call in the first half was perfect, but then Josh just had to start slinging the ball and let the Chiefs have the second half like we do against them in the postseason. I think it was kind of designed that they wanted to dink and dunk and then take some shots over the top. But when it happened, you had Justin Reed playing some very good defense. I think one of them, Trent McDuffie, defended really well. When they took their shots, the Chiefs were ready for it. And I don't think Spags think Spags was like, look, if the Bills are disciplined enough to keep dinking and dunking all day, then they're going to get theirs. But I think he knew that once they were going to take their shots, if our guys stick to it, we're good. So I think Spags did just enough to have a good game there.
Spags,
like a lot of good
Spags,
a lot of good adjustments in my opinion.
Adjustments have been elite this season, so let's hope they keep going that way. But Toma, going back to what Enrique was talking about, he said that Mahomes said they had special attention on Rice. So I'll be interested to go back and watch this game and check that out. So maybe that was the case as well. Maybe that's what opened up a little bit more for Kels today, because that goes both ways. So I still think it was overall pretty good performance by the offense. It was nice to see them actually get the ball in the end zone a few times.
Right.
You
know? Julie says, how do we become a member? It's join.allchiefedup.com, and it will take you to
it's our main YouTube page.
Yeah, it'll take you to our main YouTube page.
Like
and
if you get to our actual YouTube page, there's a join button. I wish they just add one onto the chat.
I don't know why they just don't put one in the chat. They should just pin it to the top.
Doesn't that make sense for everybody?
Like, why couldn't you just pin it to the top of the chat? It would be amazing. They also make it just so hard to accept gifts too.
Right. Yeah, Chris Wright, 100%. He was trying to scoop and score. I understand the sentiment because it would have capped the game and it would have been a huge play for him in the playoffs, rookie. But you have to be smart. You got to fall on the ball there. You have to. I get it. I understand it. And he's young, and everybody would want to scoop and score there, but you got to fall on that ball.
Right.
You learn that from Pee Wee. Like if there's a fumble, don't try to scoop it and go. Just fall on the ball.
Hey, don't Pee Wee Herman it. This is your link. Join.allchiefedup.com. That will take you to the membership pages. Appreciate that. Greg up here with a 2-bomb. A veteran recovering from bad wreck. You guys help. Greg, thanks for your service. Recovering from a bad wreck. Like
dang, man.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. I'm glad you survived it. I'm glad you're good. And dude, we try to lighten people's day, you know? Like we say some dumb stuff. Believe me. We talk stupid. We do stupid things. I'll sing to you sometimes. But it's all out of good fun, man. Appreciate you. Glad you're good. Throw some legends in the chat for Greg. Thank him for his service. Nitty with a 20 bomb. Nitty says, keep up the work, fellas. The kingdom loves you, and you represent it great. Appreciate you, Nitty. Thanks for the 20 bomb, brother.
Let's go. We appreciate that, my man. Thanks for all the support. You guys are awesome. Throw some legends, legendaries, and catch-ups and everything else in the chat for these guys donating, because that goes a long way, helping us get back to what we had built before YouTube said, nay. But Angry Drunken German says join button is actually right under the video title.
Oh, I think it is. I see it. Like it says like right next to the subscribe, right next to the thumbs up, thumbs down, share, shop. It's got all of it right there.
Nice.
Okay.
Hit that join button, baby.
Hit that joint.
Building up the ACU crew back to what it once was.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, Grimsub says he loves that the game started an hour earlier than normal. Allowed me to calm down before bed. I agree, because it seems like we're still doing a late live stream right now, but usually it's way later. So right. I like that 6:30 start.
Me too. Wasn't too bad. I think next week we're going to get in early.
5:30 for Central. Yeah, Eastern. We're on Eastern time, so it was 6:30 for us.
Yeah, I think next week's going to be a 3:30 matchup.
Look at Mike gifting a membership.
Yeah, I'm going to gift a membership out to somebody. We'll see what's happening. We'll see who gets it. Matt Evans became a member. Appreciate you, Matt.
Hey, and you know what? Chris Wright said, "Nay, Mike, your one's not doing it. I'm going to give 10." Chris Wright.
Sorry, I had to make sure mine still worked. Chris with the 10, baby.
You guys make sure you have that gifting turned on, because
turn your gifting on.
We'll gift you some memberships. We appreciate you, Chris. Right.
Appreciate you, brother. Julie was gifted a membership. There you go, Julie. You got your membership.
Yeah, let's go.
Sam Lofton was gifted a membership. Anetta 77 gifted a membership. There you go, Anetta. Nitty was a gifted membership. Alicia, our girl.
See, Nitty with the 20 bomb and instant karma.
Beautiful karma. Angry Drunken German with a gifted membership by Chris. Maccaberry with the membership. D1 number 33 gifted. Grimsum with a gifted membership. And Ozark Hillbilly.
There you go, baby.
There's Chris your 10.
Wright. Chris Wright building the ACU crew back.
Catch-ups in the chat for Chris Wright.
Yeah.
Legends in the chat. Be sure to thank them. Appreciate all you guys for everything you do for the channel, for real.
Absolutely. Got a 5 bomb from Todd Rasmussen. I like that last name, my man. Rasmussen.
That sounds very powerful, Todd.
Yes, it does. Like
I feel like you're going to come in here and you're going to spear the crap out of all of us with some kind of a sharp spear.
He could be a dictator.
I don't know if he wants to be a dictator. He's the Chiefs dictator. He's like, listen.
Rasmussen. Or maybe an artist. He could be like an artist or a piano player, something like that. Mike, you got any songs about Josh Allen? You have any?
Yeah, I got a few. Josh, it didn't work.
Oh,
it didn't work.
It faked you out, baby.
They banned me. They banned me from being able to do this on YouTube. It looks like. Daggone, guys! Like, what's happening?
You can't stop it.
You can't stop.
We'll find a way.
It's every day they're trying to do something crazy to us.
Canijo 808 says, "You guys think the defense will step up?" Canijo, the defense has been stepping up, and I think they will continue to step up. Even today, they played really banged up, and I think they did a pretty good job, man. They definitely did what they had to do. They got the job done. That's all that matters. I mean, you saw a lot of big plays today, a lot of stops on third down. I thought they played pretty good. It just took some adjusting at halftime because I don't think anybody expected the Bills to come out and play dink and dunk clock control. You just don't expect that from the Bills.
Right. Well, I kind of said that too during the game. I was like, look, the offense has kind of put up the points today. They hit 27. We said in the beginning of the season, as good as this defense was playing, if the Chiefs can get mid-20s and dang near 30, you ought to be able to win most of these games. So I said, look, the defense is the ones that got us here basically this year. Step up and win it when it counts. This is your game. And they did. Josh Allen is a chooch. He's always crying for penalties. I hope he enjoys his early vacation. That's what's up. Josh Allen, enjoy that early vacation, my boy.
Chris Wright says, have we announced a members-only chat time? Not yet. I think what we're shooting for, Chris, we were doing on the first Thursday of every month. So I think we're going to start doing that again if we can. It just depends on work schedules and things like that. But that's what we're going to shoot for, first Thursday of every month. So we'll have one coming up here soon.
So that'll actually be February 1st.
Okay. So that. Yeah, we'll shoot for February 1st. That'll be tentative. If we can make that work, that'll be the first one. And if you guys don't know, we do members only live stream once a month. So become a member. You can get on the live stream. We always give stuff away on the members only streams and stuff like that. I think we have partnered with FOCO, by the way. Check the description. Get over there, follow that link, get you something from FOCO. Let them know ACU sent you. But FOCO is giving us some stuff to give away to you guys, and I think we'll be giving that away on this members only live stream coming up. So if you want a chance at getting that stuff, make sure to hit that join button and be a part of that.
Yeah, buddy. Bucks Tech says, can we talk about shirtless double fisting Jason Kelce? Dude, yeah. Jason Kelce has finally got to be part of Chiefs Kingdom. This is what he's wanted his entire career.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, he just wanted it. He wanted it to happen.
It was nice to see him up there.
You, Jason Kelce. Welcome to Chiefs Kingdom.
It was nice to see him up there.
That's what's up.
With Taylor Swift.
Should I sing some Taylor? Britney? Will we get demonetized if I sing Taylor Swift?
Probably.
Taylor, come on. You think Taylor would attack all chiefed up? I don't think so. I think Taylor could come on the show.
Does Taylor own the rights to all of her music?
She does.
Oh, okay. Sing away.
Remember, she didn't. And then she re-recorded every album she had to own the rights to it. How about that? That's gangster, man.
Well, you have to do that. Mike, we know that.
Yeah.
We sold an entire album to Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
When we were in our band, we sold our entire album to Warner Brothers. So technically after that, we would have needed to re-record that whole album to have our own masters that we could sell.
Right.
So yeah, that's a thing.
Boy, they used it on some of the dumbest stuff.
They did the Tyra Banks show. I think Supernatural had some.
The Tyra Banks show that they used our music on was Tyra, I have two penises.
No, it wasn't.
Or two vaginas, maybe. That was it. It was something weird. And I was like, they're going to use our music for Tyra, I have two vaginas.
They did use our music on Varsity Blues because I guess when they replayed the show or the movie,
TBS.
They couldn't get rights to a certain song, so they plugged ours in there. So
they couldn't get rights to Green Day, so they took the next best choice.
Yeah,
it is
anyway,
what it is.
Man, what a night. It's a celebration. The Chiefs are going back to the AFC Championship game for the 6th consecutive freaking year, brother. That is amazing. And we got Javier in here with the 10 bomb. Bills choke again, baby. It never fails. It never fails.
They choke, man.
Some things, death, taxes, and the Bills choking in the playoffs. You can always count on it. Appreciate the 10, Javi.
Choke. That's what's up.
Oh, Joshua the choke artist.
You know, yeah. Steve, it's been a good night, though. It's been a good night. I think we just hit the
Absolutely.
hour mark. We hit the hour mark. I'm glad you guys are with us here. By the way, how many people are watching still? 371. Still watching.
Oh, baby.
What is it? Almost 1 a.m. over there in KC, right?
No, it's almost 11.
Oh, never mind. They're an hour behind. See, I get a little wonked here. So it's almost midnight here. It's almost 11 there. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad everybody's still out here hanging and having a good time. Why not?
Heck yeah, baby. I mean, you have to be in a great mood right
rock
now.
And roll. Enrique with a 5 bomb.
Appreciate you, Enrique.
He says, now we know what Josh meant when he said Miami 2 is see you in 2 weeks in Cancun. This is happy Sunday evening. Jeez.
Hey, have a good night, Enrique. Man, yeah. Hey, I'll tell you what, guys. If you haven't already, pick up the phone, call into work. Don't even go to work tomorrow. Screw work. Screw them. Just celebrate the Chiefs getting back to the AFC Championship game. Don't go to work tomorrow.
Here, let's. I'm going to give you a way to do it. You ready? Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring. My boss doesn't pick up the phone.
Hi, this is a call-in service. How can I help you?
Daggone it. I'm not coming into work. Suck it. Bye. Look, I'm not answering to a calling service, Steve.
Well, that's how it works, man. For a lot of places, you call in, it's a call-in service.
Well, that's easy to tell them to suck it. There it was.
Tell them I said suck it. I'm not coming in today. Thanks. Bye. Bing.
Man, you know what? I haven't played this today yet. You ready?
What you got?
Here we go. Oh, yeah.
Let's go. Let's
do it.
Let's go.
Yeah. Dude, feeling good. Feeling good.
Willie Gay wasn't healthy enough to really be out there pumping them up today.
I feel like poor William. William Gaylord the Fourth. I feel like he was our QB spy. If you notice, we didn't get to spy Josh Allen a lot because of William Gaylord the Fourth being injured. And I really feel like his neck needs to get improved. Like, we've got to fix that neck. Do I need to come to KC and massage it for him?
Hopefully we can get everybody healthy this week for sure. Yeah, Mike, if you need to make that drive, see if old Willie will let you stroke on his neck a little bit. See if that helps him out.
Josh Allen can suck it. Go back to Cancun. That's what's up. That's what's up. Go back. Go back. Go play some golf, Josh. Get it together, buddy.
5 bomb from Julie. 5 bomb from Julie right after the beautiful song by Mike, by the way.
Gosh, Julie knew it was coming. She knew the beautiful voice of Fergie and Jesus would appear.
She said Donovan Smith tweeted out that the Bills turned off the hot water in their locker room.
I don't.
That sounds about right. They suck. Like
maybe
they suck.
It just froze. Maybe their pipes froze.
Hey.
Speaking of frozen pipes. Speaking of frozen pipes, do you remember when who was the team that was grabbing Josh Allen's wiener after every play? It
was Christian Wilkins from the Dolphins, I think.
From the Dolphins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Daggone. Talk about frozen pipes.
You think Josh Allen has a micro penis?
What's going on out there?
You just going to act like I didn't say that?
I'm trying to ignore it, actually. I don't know what to do.
I get them vibes. I don't get the big Pinnell energy from Josh Allen.
Ask Haley Steinfeld. I don't know. And honestly, I don't care. It's weird, and I don't talk about it. I'm not talking about it.
I just hate him. That's all. He's annoying.
He kind of annoys me just a little, right?
Like, yeah, everything about him. It's like the arrogance for no reason.
He's a good guy, though. Like, if we ran into him on the street and we just talked to him and went and hung out and had some chicken wings or something, I'm sure he'd be fine, right? I think it's just the way he acts on the field. Like, he acts so arrogant.
I don't know.
I don't think it's even Josh Allen. I think it's the media making you hate Josh Allen.
No, it's him, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I don't. It's whatever. I mean, the media's going to hype up whoever. Something about him irks me. Like when I watch the way he acts or, any of it. Even the way he plays football irks me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. But, he might be all right. Maybe. I just don't get that.
Who do you hate worse, Josh Allen and the Bills fans or the Bengals fans?
Well, I hate Bengals fans more than Bills fans. Because Bengals fans are just delusional. Like they're not even in the conversation, but they try to make themselves that way.
Right.
But like, I dislike Josh Allen more than I dislike Joe Burrow. I will say that 100%.
Yeah, I feel it. Matt with a membership for 2 months says, "Hit us with that El Travador."
They call me El Travador.
Oh, one more
They call
time.
me El Travador.
Hey,
Travador.
2 El Travadors for 2 touchdowns today, baby.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Let's go.
El Travador. Hippie says he's definitely irkable. Yeah, he's got that ick to him, right?
He does. I think it's like a culmination.
Is it his mustache?
No,
Is it
it's
mustache?
like he's got a very punchable face. Like you guys know when you see somebody, and it's like I don't know why, but I'd love to punch that face. He's got one of those, and he also it's like the way he acts. He's very arrogant. I don't know. There's a lot to him, and then you got to think about how he plays a game of football. Like he's a fake slide guy, someone that will fake slide, or someone that will stop mid play to start screaming for a penalty because someone dared touch him. Like, dude, I can't with him. I just can't do it.
Chris Wright, he nails it. Josh Allen is Phillip Rivers with wheels.
You're
right. Kind of the same. Just that man-child attitude. But you know what? I will say, Phillip Rivers, he was a whiner and a crybaby, but he wanted to win. I'll give him that. Like, he cried at somebody he wanted to win. It is what it is.
Hey, the poor fans crying after the game, man.
Before we head out, look forward to the Ravens, because we're going to jump into the Ravens a lot this week. We're probably going to have a few different live streams coming up. We're going to have some videos coming out. We're going to keep you guys updated with all this stuff. But an initial look at the Ravens, on a scale from 1 to 10, Steve, do the Ravens, how much do they scare you? As in, the Ravens are the best team in football, right or wrong?
I will say this. Up until this week, I believe the Ravens were the best team in football.
Okay.
How much do they scare me? None. Right. I don't. I think when the Chiefs are playing well, when they're playing to the best of their ability, they're not screwing themselves over, that they are the best team in football. They can beat anybody. So I'm not afraid of them. I'm not afraid of the 49ers. Bring on whoever. The Chiefs just have to show up and not beat themselves. I've said it over and over again. So I'm not scared of them at all. I think that it'll be a good game. I'm sure it won't be a blowout either way. But I do feel like the Chiefs can definitely stop this team. Like when I watch the Ravens, it's literally quarterback run, quarterback run, quarterback run, quarterback run. Okay, now they're committing to me running, so I'm going to float a little ball over the top here. I think Spags will have something dialed up for those guys. I do.
Yeah. I think our defense is going to look good. I think Houston actually got after Lamar a lot there in the first half. So I think there's stuff to watch, things you can do. Lamar does not scare me that much as a quarterback. Like, he just really don't. Like, we've watched him. Again, we've talked about this time and time again.
Very talented, crazy athlete. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like the Chiefs have had success against the Ravens in the past. We did lose to them a couple years ago when Clyde fumbled the ball at the very end of the game, which should have had that game. But I just feel like Spags will have the answers. I have full confidence in that man this year. And I always have. I've always been a Spags fan. But I'm not scared, Mike. I'm not.
Right. I think you just got to keep Lamar in check. And I honestly think he's easier to keep in check than Josh Allen. Josh Allen's like a freight train coming through, and he's better accurate. He's more accurate as a QB, in my opinion.
I think he's a better passer than Lamar. Now, running the ball, Lamar's got him by a mile. He's way more athletic, faster. But like you said, he's not as big as Josh Allen. So, I mean, like, he's not going to power through you.
Right.
We just have to be smart. Don't miss tackles.
I hear you. Okay, man. Well, I guess that's going to wrap it up. We still got 360 people in here.
Appreciate
shout out to you guys for sticking with us tonight, having a good time, having a celebration. We're going to take it in. We're going to have a good week. We're going to continue grinding. We're going to go forward to the Ravens. I'm supposed to be down in Florida having a vacation at the Super Bowl.
Why would you ever?
Look,
stupid.
I booked it before I read when the Super Bowl was. I was thinking the Super Bowl was like February 6th-ish.
They added a week to the season, brother.
Okay, look, I'm an idiot. But by the way, if the Chiefs win next week, I'm probably going to have to cancel half my vacation.
You're canceling it.
But here's the thing. I'll cancel it. You pay me back for it. This is what we'll do. Yeah, we'll do that. But anyways, thanks for being here. 350. Hit that like button on the way out. If you have not, hit that subscribe button. All chiefed up. We're going hard. We're hard in the paint right now. And
absolutely.
By the way, horned up. Just absolutely horned up today.
Rock hard, horned up, Mike. But I was just going to say, if you guys are listening on the podcast, be it Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever you listen on, please give us a 5-star review and write some kind words about All Chiefed Up. Let everybody know where to find the greatest Chiefs content in existence.
Let's do it. Hey, you know what? Bills.
What? Suck it! Suck it! We got 2 words for you! Suck it!
Suck it, Bills. And guess what? Tonight, I'm going to hit the right button, Mike. I'm going to hit the right button, and the outro is going to play instead of the intro. How about that?
I'll believe it when I see it. You guys have a good one. Go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs.
There goes a sight from my soul.